Hi, this is Rachel with Cutie Q Cards and Crafts. This is another process video. This time it's a brush lettering video with some watercoloring. This is my third video, and hopefully you guys are starting to see some sort of improvement in the production value or in my voiceovering or in my videos in general. It's a work in progress. I've never done videos like this before. I've never done voiceovers before, and it's not feeling as weird, but now I'm also messing up a lot more. So this is probably about the fourth or fifth time that I've attempted to do this voiceover. So bear with me. As you can see, that is a contact lens case. Yes, it is a contact lens case. I have P.H. Martin, those Dr. P.H. Martin's liquid watercolors, and just in black. And so I put a couple drops in there, and I used to have the cap that went with that watercolor. I used to have the cap that went with that contact lens case, but I had lost it in the chaos of my desk. So the watercolors dry out, but the great thing about it is you add a couple of drops of water again and they are ready to go. So here I am brush lettering with my Tim Holtz water brush. I am writing the words "Hello Love." I am not an expert at brush lettering. I seriously just learned and started doing that earlier this year. So I've got a long way to go before I feel comfortable enough to be like those brush letterers that you see on YouTube and Instagram. But I'm trying and I'm learning and I'm figuring out my own style, and I'm starting to get better. And all it is just practice. Pretty much just practice. So there's "Hello Love," and what I'm going to do is let this dry because I am going to paint around it. So we're going to see that I'm just going to let it sit there and dry for a little bit. Now I'm going to come back, and there I am. It's nice and dry. And now I sped up the video because these next few minutes are going to be me painting. What I usually do, and if you've seen my Etsy shop, which I link down below, I have a lot of cards that are of this style where I write the sentiment out and then I paint around it in various colors. This time I'm going to be painting orange and yellow, with the orange kind of being focused into the center around the words "Hello Love," and the yellow kind of like having the colors fade out into yellow towards the edge. You can see me trying to blend the two colors at the color edges so that it looks more of an ombre type effect, where it's a smooth blend between the two different colors. I like this style. I've done it a lot with my other cards, and that's pretty much all I do for the next few minutes. You could see me playing around with the paint and the water and having it blend so that it's a smooth transition between the orange and the yellow. And then as I continue, I quickly discover that I started at the wrong end. I am right-handed. I should have started at the left side, because as I go on, it's going to get a lot more difficult for me to kind of hold the brush without touching the wet edge. And, well, you live, you learn. I kind of wish I started at the left side, but it is what it is, and so I had to carefully paint without getting my palm or the edge of my hand into the paint, into the wet paint, and ruining everything. I wish I could speed it up. I am doing this on my phone. Everything is recorded, everything is edited, everything is, even the voiceover is done on my phone. And you can only fast forward the video 2 times fast. I wish we could maybe do like 4 or 6 times faster, but I think I would have to use the computer for that. And I have an older laptop, and it doesn't quite record, it doesn't edit the videos and download the videos at the same resolution as my phone does. My phone is actually a lot better than my computer at the time being. So I'm doing everything on my phone. And I hope you can't tell the difference. I hope it looks okay. And I hope I am getting better. Let me know in the comments if things are getting better, if I'm starting to sound a little more comfortable, or if there's if I still sound really awkward or like I don't know what I'm doing. So basically, I am coloring around each letter. If you see, I leave like a little space, like a little blank space between each letter to kind of let it stand out. And plus, if you do paint over it, you do end up, because it is watercolor, you smear the black, and so it makes it really sloppy. But I also do like the look of having that rough halo around the letters. I don't know, it's something I started doing earlier this year with my cards, and I like the look. Almost done. I don't know what else to say around this time. That's why I was hoping to make this part faster, so I didn't have to ramble a lot. And so it looks like I'm done. Just, fine-tuning a couple of the edges. So, okay. Now it's done. I peeled the tape off, and you see there's an edge right there. So what I decided to do is trim the edges of the entire card front. I'll be cutting 1/4 of an inch on all 4 sides. Just 1/4 of an inch. So when I do put the tape, I make sure to eyeball it where it's a little less than 1/4 of an inch in, like the tape is about 1/4 of an inch into the paper. It's usually enough to keep the paper flat, but not too far in that when I do trim it off, there's still that white space. So after I trim it, I usually mat it onto a black piece of cardstock, which is now cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4 inches, because that paper, that watercolor paper, is now 3 3/4 of an inch to 5 inches. So it's much smaller than a normal card front. So then I mat it onto a black card base. There's something about putting adhesive on camera. I'm usually really good at eyeballing the lengths I need, but for some reason, now that I'm doing it on camera, I feel like I am fumbling and making pieces too long or too short, and I don't know, I guess I'm still nervous. So there, I'm going to peel it off. Yeah. I'm usually really good at handling like release paper and all this other stuff, but for some reason, once the camera rolls, it's like my fingers get like stage fright or something. Okay, any day now. Let's go. There you go. So now I'm just going to center it onto the black card base. No, not the, well, the card mat. Carefully. There you go. And then I have all my pre-cut and folded card bases. I'm just going to stick it on there. I really like the yellow and the orange. I think that the card is very bright and vibrant. I like making cards that are bright and vibrant and, oh wow, that one's a perfect length. Bright and vibrant and happy. And I think especially like orange and yellow, that reminds me of sunshine and, you know, happiness and hello and all that other fun and happy stuff. I should stop rambling, huh? There you go. Now I'm just going to peel that off. Come on, you can do it. Peel it off. There you go. Now I'm just going to peel it off and stick it on to, always make sure that you've got the fold in the right spot, because I've done that many times where I'll fold it and it's all wrong, and I'll glue it on the wrong side. And so there's the finished card. And here are some pictures. This card is now available in the Etsy shop. I will link it down below. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.